Hello everyone, I'm Weekend. As a group leader in this group, I come from Tenum Sabah and also a mobility student from UMS.
Hi, my name is Binti. I'm from Johor.
Hello, my name is Nur Sakina Hayati. I'm from Johor.
Hi, my name is Binti. I come from Kuala Lumpur.
My name is Yanxi. I'm from Sichuan, China.
Based on our topic, which is the impact of capital structure on firm performance about consumer product and service in Malaysia. Consumer product is any tangible product for sale that is used by a person or household for a non-business purpose. Firm performance is about companies' efficiency of employees' performance that will affect consistently firm performance. Capital structure is about how a firm can finance their overall operation and growth by using different sources of funds. Control variable consisting of set of variables that are used to motivate, plan, and coordinate. Research tend to investigate the impact of capital structure and control variable on firm performance about consumer, product, and service sector in Malaysia.
This because some of the research found that there have positive relationship between capital structure and firm performance. Some of the research agree that they have positive relationship, while some of the research stated that they have a mixed result for it. In order to get the actual relationship between the capital structure and firm performance in Malaysia, for consumer, product, and service sector, control variable will be considered into the research which advised by the. Therefore, this research conceals three objectives. First, to determine the multicollinearity problem between capital structure and control variable. Second, to investigate the residual diagnostic for each of the model. Third, to investigate the effect of the capital structure and control variable on firm performance.
There have 5 theories about capital structure and firm performance, which are Modigliani and Miller irrelevant theory, Modigliani and Miller relevant theory, threat of taking on agency theory.
In this research consists with 5 firm performance variables, which are return on sales, return on equity, return on assets, earnings per share, and Tobin's Q. 4 capital structure variables such as debt to assets, long-term debt to common equity, long-term debt to assets, and equity over assets. 7 control variables, which are net sales and net assets proxy and firm size, assets turnover, market price share, capital expenditure over assets, percentage change in assets, and sale proxy and growth opportunity. Therefore, the hypothesis statement for the variables will sit as below.
Methodology is a system of methods for collecting data in quantitative or qualitative. It depends on our research topic. And this methodology consists of 4 parts. For data collection, 20 companies listed in Malaysia sector consumer product and service were obtained from library data stream UUM from 2015 until 2017. And this is our research framework. We can know that the concept of capital structure and control variable will influence on firm performance and will derive all of the variables to become our model. And this is our 5 models: LRS, LRE, LRA, LEPS, and also LTQ. While we are using L means the logarithm will log all of the variables to make sure all of the models are under classical linear regression model. For research design, EView10 will be used in this research because EView is the best software to deal with the time series and cross-section data. Several tests will be conducted in this research. Multicollinearity is a problem that exists between the independent variables. If the independent variables have strong multicollinearity, it will make some variables to become insignificant, but it's supposed to be significant. So, to detect multicollinearity problem, 2 tests will be conducted: correlation test and also variance inflation factor. If the correlation value for the independent variable is more than 0.8, it's considered to multi-continuity problem. For the variance inflation factor, if the value is more than 10, it means that the independent variable have strong multi-continuity problem. Normality test is a test for residual for each model. If the residual is not normally distributed, it means that it will affect the error term and make the variable to become insignificant. Stability test will test the model whether it is stable or not stable. And we also will conduct dataset online and also descriptive statistics.
Based on the table below, it's shown that the variable will be dropped from the model. This is because it will be considered multi-collinearity problem. At last, the model it will be modified to become 1.2 until 5.2 to make sure all the models are under the rules of classical linear regression model.
Based on my effect table, it concludes that multi-test and stability test for all models. The residual for all models are normally distributed because p-value of Jacob barrier is greater than 5% significant level. Results show that all models are considered as stable because custom line inside the 5% significant line.
Based on the table, it can conclude that not all of the variables are could fit in the linear regression model. In other words, there will have some variables that would not have impact on each dependent variable.
Based on the table for firm performance, all of the variables have positive mean value except LRA and LTQ. It means that companies are enjoying the positive return from LROA, LROE, and LEPS will have negative return from LOA and LTQ.
Okay, for the capital structure variable, show that they have negative mean for all of the firm performance. It means that they have negative return, while for control variables, all have positive mean. It means that control variable have positive return and all of the mean is reliable because the mean value is greater than the value of standard deviation.
Based on the table, only LDA is significant for LROS and LROA with negative impact, while insignificant for other dependent variables. LLTDA, LEQA, and LCEA is not significant for all dependent variables, while LMPS is statistically significant for all dependent variables with positive impact. For LPCA, only has significant impact on LROS with positive effect, while insignificant for other dependent variables. For LPCS2, only insignificant for LTQ, while statistically significant for other dependent variables, positive impact.
Based on the table above, it shows that only model LROS is acceptable, although R-square is quite low with lower adjusted R-square. This is because the F statistic is statistically significant. Meanwhile, at least one independent variable will affect on LROS. But for other models which are LROE, LROA, LEPS, and LTQ, the F statistic is statistically insignificant. It indicates that the independent variable will not affect on the model LROE, LROA, LEPS, and LTQ at all. In short, only model LROS is appropriate. Therefore, control variable should be considered into the model to get the more appropriate model end result.
Summarized table of multiple regression model with control variables show that LROS, LEPS, and LTQ have high R-square and also high adjusted R-square. It suggests that high variation of firm performance can be explained by the variation of capital structure and control variable, and the adjusted R-square suggests that the variable is fit into the model compared to the LROE and LROA. But based on the evidence, show that all of the models are statistically significant. This means that at least one independent variable will affect on the firm performance. In short, all of the models are appropriate. For the constant value of coefficient, it shows that have negative value. It means that capital structure have negative impact on firm performance. but it's only significant for LROS. It means that only LROS is supported by in other theory. Companies will use equity finance when using debt financing.
For capital structure, only LDA is statistically significant on LROS with negative impact and LROE with positive impact. It suggests that the result of LDA is supported by relevant theory, which have influence in firm performance, while it is not significant for other dependent variables. LLTDA and LEQA also statistically insignificant for all dependent variables which supported by irrelevant theory. There is no impact on firm performance. And this is the summarized table of hypothesis finding for capital structure variables.
For LMPA has significant positive impact for all of the firm performance. This indicated that one unit's change in LMPS will lead to increase a certain value of coefficient on firm performance. This result is supported by agency theory. This is because company can use the more debt to reduce for the agency problem between manager and the shareholder. And this is the summarized hypothesis for LMPS on firm performance.
For opportunity growth, LPCA and LPCS have significant positive impact only on return on sales, while for SCA has insignificant positive on return on sales. It is indicate that 1 unit percentage change in asset and sales will lead to increased return on sales. This result suggests that opportunity growth variable under threat of theory, which company will prefer debt finance when they have high profitability. For other control variable, they have insignificant impact for dependent variable. This is the summarized hypothesis finding on opportunity growth on firm performance.
For the first research objective, the correlation test showed that LDA and LDC have strong correlation and considered multipolarity problem. Thus, LDCE will drop from the model 1.0 to 5.0 and model be modified to become model 1.1 and 5.1. Second test of DIF be tested to make sure there is no multipolarity case in the model 1.1 to 5.1. While the results show that LNS, LNAS, and LAT have serious multipolarity, thus LNS, LNAS, and LAT be dropped from the model 1.1 and 5.1 and model modified again to become model 1.2 to 5.2. For second research objective, the ratio is normally distributed for each model 1.2 to 5.2. An extra test is tested for each model, which is stability test. The results show that all the models are stable. For third research objective, table 13 shows the surprise significant impact of capital structure and control variable on firm performance. The results show that LDA, LMPS, LPCA, and LPCS have impact on LROS, while other variables did not impact on it. And overall, they have a negative impact of capital structure toward firm performance in consumer product and services sector. The result is matched with the pecking order theory, which is managers prefer use internal fund to finance their business. If company has a higher profit, firm will consider debt financing for a new project in order to maximize the wealth of shareholder based on the tax advantage such as a lower expenses and high net profit.
Thank you guys for watching our video presentation. See you guys in Q&A session. Bye.